week in the life vlog here in Seattle. I have a severe allergic reaction right now, all on my eyes. My eyes are completely swollen and the rest of my face is, and I'm pretty sure that it's from a mineral sunscreen that I used on Saturday. And of course I did like the thickest amount possible. I like had to protect myself from the UV rays, because at night, or because later in the evening I started getting hivey and itchy, which is pretty common when I get allergic reactions. But I woke up and my eyes were completely like almost swollen shut. My whole face was super dense and like puffy, so way more intense than what I typically experience. And I had some Benadryl cream, and the Benadryl cream helped it. And when I woke up today, it's still really swollen. So I am just going to, thankfully today's just like a co-working day, but yeah, I'm feeling, my throat doesn't hurt and my skin actually doesn't itch. It just looks really intense. So that's an update. I'm gonna head into the co-working space. Can't stop looking at it, it's like kind of fascinating. So my photo shoot for tomorrow has been rescheduled because it was a video shoot for a tutorial, and I don't want to put anything on my face, and I don't want to come on camera for like a regular YouTube video looking like this. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I haven't had any Benadryl today, but I did last night. Yeah, I'm gonna schedule an appointment with my doctor. So I'm almost to the co-working space, so I will check in a bit later. Okay, update. I'm on my way to urgent care because my reaction isn't going down. If anything, I feel like it's kind of getting progressively worse. So I'm gonna go get some shots to hopefully take the swelling down. So see you after urgent care. I went to 2 urgent cares and neither could take me. So the first one I went to didn't have the shots that I needed to like have the allergy go away, and then the second one I went to, which I'm at right now, I can't go to because they don't take my insurance, and it's like would be $8,000+ kind of thing. So I'm actually going to an emergency room now, which is so ridiculous because it's just like it's so frustrating with American like healthcare and insurance, and like my face is just getting more swollen as the time goes on. And it could have like been solved by now too. You know, I get that the first place it was Indigo, so they didn't have they said they're not full urgent care, so I get it, but like I can't even go to the UW medicine. And UW is like a public, maybe it's not, but you would think that they would take public health insurance. Yeah, so that's my update. I'm in the actual emergency room. Okay. It's 3:30 and I just got out of the emergency room, and now I'm going to head into the co-working space and finish my day of work. So I'll give an update on everything once I get back home tonight. Everything. I just went and got my prescription. They gave me like a steroid thing, another thing, and then an EpiPen. The doctor said that I don't have to have it, but if it makes me feel more comfortable, then I can get it if it's like within the price point. So I wasn't sure how much the EpiPen was going to cost, but it was $60. I thought it was going to be like hundreds of dollars. So I got the EpiPen for my own kind of peace of mind. And it really sucks it really sucks that this happened, but when I was at the emergency room, for those who aren't in the States, the emergency room is like an intense tier in the hospital. I mean, there's an intensive care unit that might be above it, but it's like dramatic if you go to the emergency room. But I couldn't get into an urgent care, so I was about to have a major anxiety attack. I was on the brink, like my chest was just like seizing up, and I was on the phone with Nellie, and she called around and she called Children's Hospital urgent care, but they only see 21 and under, which totally makes sense, but I was like, okay, give it a go. And then she called the actual emergency room for Swedish Medical in Ballard. So I ended up going there, and I was seeing quickly. Like the moment that I checked in at the lobby, they had a nurse come out and get me, and it was maybe like an hour process. And the doctor basically said that it is the sunscreen, the foundation, there's something ingredient wise that my skin's allergic to, and basically like the allergic reactions increase and get worse over time. Then he prescribed me stuff. He gave me a steroid medicine, and he said that there's a chance that my reaction will go up and down, but then basically in a week I should be fine again, and that I need to go get allergy tested, and I can do that actually at my doctor, which I didn't know. I thought you have to go to someone special. So yeah, I'm gonna go get allergy tested. And you know what's so crazy? So after the emergency room visit, I went to the co-working space just to get like a little bit more work done, and I was probably there for about an hour and a half, and I was Googling the Kosas Foundation reviews, and on the Kosas website, not Sephora, not like any other kind of like YouTube, on the Kosas website, there are dozens of people who have had the exact same reaction that I had, sharing their reviews in the sharing the feedback in the review section. So yeah, wouldn't recommend the Kosas. My friend Paola was saying that maybe with the Kosas, like over time it expires fast. I don't know, because I was using it all summer long, but the reaction started in the summertime. So anyway, so yeah, would not recommend the Kosas foundation. I've since switched, but I think that on Saturday when I put on the thickest layer ever of sunscreen, it was the Versed Guards Up Mineral Sunscreen. I've used it in the past, I've never had a problem with it, but it probably is because of the reactions that I've had from the Kosas, and then it just got worse, whatever. So I put on such a thick layer, and that's what caused this. So I need to find out what ingredient is exactly causing this. And what's crazy is I've been using the Kosas concealer, and that hasn't affected me, but I'm gonna toss it. Honestly, I'm almost out. I probably have like 3 more weeks of wear on it. And so, which I don't know what that translates to, but I can see that I'm like about to start scraping. But yeah, it's been a fiasco, and this has been the worst allergic reaction I've had. So anyway, it's 6:30. I really thought I was gonna go to Orange Theory tonight. I was like, even though I went to the emergency room, I'm still gonna make it to my Orange Theory class. And I got back and I'm like, you know what? I just wanna take a shower, eat something, and get some more work done, because I have a couple of galleries that I need to finish up that I was meant to finish today. So I'm gonna do that, and it'll just be like a good distraction. So that is the update. I mean, my eyes are looking a lot better now that I've had the steroid. Oh my gosh, but thank God my face wasn't itchy. My neck was itchy, but my face wasn't itchy. I wasn't having a hard time swallowing, breathing, anything. It was simply topical, but it just like was so intense. And that's because of the whole trying to find an urgent care that takes my insurance, and then it just very crazy. So in America, it's hard to get healthcare, and it's even harder to find healthcare in emergencies like this. And the doctor said that it is not possible for me to go into anaphylactic shock. So that clears that up, but I got the EpiPen just in case. So that's been my day. But hey, at least I did deliver 1 gallery, and I finished up another and delivered that. So I'm looking forward to working so that I can get my mind off of it. I'm not saying it in a way where I have to, get a bunch of stuff done, because this week I don't. If there was any week to have an allergic reaction, it was this one, because this week I had YouTube video photo shoots, which can easily get moved around since I am ahead on those. So I am going to get to the computer, eat some dinner, and I'll check in a little bit later tonight, and hopefully tomorrow will be a normal day. Okay, so I want to show you guys the culling software that I've been using. It's called Narrative. I'll have it linked down below. So how many files do I have here? I think I have like 800 or so, and you can see here that they're all at like 35 and then 35-ish in size. Some are more, some are less. So what you do is I choose my folder, and then this is going to be as a portrait shoot right here, and look at how fast it imports. Okay,
So then I can toggle through the images and there's no wait time. So right now, it looks like I have 1,100 images here. So it's calculating all of the image assessment tools, which will appear shortly. It just takes a moment, which basically allows the system to rank the images objectively. So if her eyes are blinking, like here, sorry, Claire, her eyes are clearly blinking, it's going to rate this, but then it knows when she's looking down or her eyes are closed. So then it like also rates by scale, and then it will also rank by focus. So once everything is processed, which will be in just a minute, I'll show you guys, it will have 3 different filters. So without any image assessment warnings, with moderate, and then with strong. I might even be able to, there we go. So it just filtered out some, and then I'm able to go through, and I know that the images I am sorting through are in focus or ranked for good focus. So they're in focus, she's looking at the camera, or she's looking down. Now, another cool thing is that you can actually group it by scenes. So I'm definitely an overshooter, and so it will recognize one scene and then all of the almost duplicated images, so that then you can sort even faster. So yeah, this is also super affordable. I believe it's about $6 a month. I'll have it linked down below. And then once I've selected my images, all I'm going to do is click ship, and it's going to send it over into either my current Lightroom catalog or create a new one. And then it sends it over quite fast. So I really love this program. I know you guys have told me to try other ones, so I'm definitely going to do that. But Narrative's a great, affordable option. It's just not available for Windows at the moment. So if you're interested, I will have it linked down below. So I'm going to go through and cull these photos, and then I'm going to end off the vlog for tonight, and I'll check in tomorrow, which is Tuesday. And hopefully Tuesday will be a less chaotic day. Okay, it's Tuesday afternoon, and I started the day off at Orange Theory. It was a really good workout. And then I went to QFC to pick up some lunch for later today, because I was like, should I go to Trader Joe's after? But it would just take more time. So for the sake of time, popped into QFC, and now I'm on my way to the co-working space. So my eye swelling has gone down a lot, but my face has gotten much itchier since last night. Like my neck right here feels like it's raw, and then just all of this is super itchy. But it's not as itchy as it used to be. So I called around to different allergy doctors in the area, and most of them could only do allergy testing for food and then environmental allergies. So one of them actually suggested that I get in contact with a naturopath, which isn't very common for doctors to, like, those two different fields don't always like collide. So that was really good advice. So I called around some naturopaths, and then I have one that I'm going to on Monday that can do the more intensive like allergy testing for like makeup, ingredients and stuff like that. So I'll be going to the consultation on Monday. So it's been a fairly normal day today, which is good. So that's my update. I'm okay with itchy as long as it's not like puffy like yesterday. And I feel like my eyes are definitely going down. So I'm gonna go into the co-working space and get some work done. Okay, everyone, I'm joined with my most wonderful boyfriend.
Hi.
And I just got done at the co-working space, and my face has gone down so much.
Oh, have you, has she been talking about that in the vlog?
Yeah, it's the main event, right? Let me go to the merch.
Has she showed, oh, you had that on your thing?
Yeah.
Also, did you show what the doctors did? They put the shock collar on you?
This is to help with this, like,
when she complains
shockwave
about,
therapy or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's gone down quite a bit. It's still red, but it's not itchy anymore, and I took my meds like a couple hours ago. So
Wait,
Ryan
sorry,
and I are going to...
I just want to make a joke. It's because, like, Jessica, when she wants to try, like, a new makeup on, this thing will, like, shock her. It's like
It
prevent her from trying it.
So we're gonna go to Pike Place Market and get some food, and
But first, we had to stop because this place is so cute. Like look around.
what street is this, Ryan?
It's like just south of Second.
Just south
It's
of
like
Second.
It's like between First and Second on Seneca.
Okay, it's between First and Second on Seneca, and look at how this looks like it's the top of a building, but it's so low to the ground, and then you have this amazing brick wall with glass behind it. Like, you guys, this for a photo shoot location would be so fun, and we noticed it from standing up at the top of these steps right here. You would get more of these fire escapes like in your shot. So it's right across from the Seattle Art Museum, if that helps. That's the Seattle Art Museum right there. Yeah, I mean, super cute. I mean, I don't know what the policy is for like photo shoots here, but you know, super cute. So we're walking down to Pike Place. You guys, look at these cherry blossoms. How amazing and fluffy are they? With the little lights. Oh, that's so cute. And then you can't really see on this camera, but the water's right there. So that's where we are going to walk to. Okay, Ryan and I just walked down to the waterfront and then through Pike Place, and now we're headed to one of our favorite restaurants that we go to for brunch called Ben Paris. It's right next to Pike Place Market, and they also serve amazing dinner. So we haven't been there in a couple of weeks, so actually no, not even a couple of months. So we're on our way now to Ben Paris for dinner. Wednesday morning, and I am about to head out to the co-working space. Today I'm going to go to Bellevue, which is a city on the east side. So we have Seattle, Bellevue, and then in the middle is Mercer Island, and that's where my favorite Orange Theory studio is at. And Bellevue has a lot of businesses. It's like a central business district almost. So you have Salesforce, Microsoft, stuff like that. There's not a ton going on other than an amazing mall, like the best mall. So I am going to go into Bellevue just to switch things up, and then I'm going to take an Orange Theory class in the evening time, and I also want to go to Trader Joe's to get some grocery shopping done. So I have a couple things I need to do for my taxes just to wrap everything up. So April, as you might know as a business owner, is tax month. There's a movement going on in the news right now that you might have heard about to make billionaires pay their fair share in taxes, as well as cracking down on stock buybacks by massive corporations and prevent the wealthiest Americans from avoiding paying what they owe. President Biden has proposed tax policies that raise revenue from the ultra wealthy while simultaneously protecting Social Security, Medicare, and other popular public investments. So if you hear somebody who starts to talk about how we cannot afford to keep Social Security and Medicare going for future generations, or that we need to make budget cuts for healthcare, clean energy, and education, perhaps you want to point them to this latest budget proposal. and asked why regular Americans have to be the ones to make the cuts when the wealthiest aren't paying taxes like the rest of us. According to Groundwork Collective, 81% of Americans agree that in order to have a strong economy, the wealthy should pay their fair share in taxes, and that is sourced from polling. Good government is about protecting you and not already billionaires' enormous wealth. Make sure the budgets that your government adopts reflect that priority. So today, big computer day, just like last week, but this week wasn't intending to be such a computer week. In terms of my allergic reaction, I feel like the swelling in my eyes has gone down almost completely. My skin is no longer as red. Let me bring this down. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, it's back to normal. I already have discoloration going on. But now it's just very dry and scaly, so I'm gonna bring, oh, that reminds me, I need to bring my moisturizer. I'm gonna bring my CeraVe giant jug of moisturizer on just to apply. So the medication is definitely working, which is amazing. And I think I told you guys that I have an allergist appointment on the 10th, and I actually shared about that over on my Instagram. And I had somebody who was concerned about me seeing a naturopath, and it was like a lot of them can be a bit fishy, which I agree. With anything that's kind of in the wellness realm, there's always that risk, right? But this naturopath is going to refer me to a doctor who is going to do the allergy testing that I need. So it's interesting to hear like doctors and naturopaths working together because that's not very common. So I still might call around more today and just expand outside of Seattle and do like Olympia or way like deeper in the suburbs, just to see, because I also had some people saying that if you go to a dermatologist, they can do patch testing for those kind of ingredients, the makeup ingredients. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find a dermatologist that can do the patch test like that, I guess. My appointment is the 10th. I'm feeling much better, and we're gonna have a good day. We're gonna go to Orange Theory. We're going to go grab a Starbucks. So let's wrap it up here. So let's head over to Bellevue. It's 3 o'clock and I am heading to my car. I'm gonna go fuel it up, and that'll be my break, and then head back into the co-working space. So it's been a very productive day working on all of April's podcast episodes. So I'm really excited to have those all completed. The recording is done, but it's more so putting them all into blog post format, writing descriptions, the show notes, things like that. So again, you can listen to the Build and Bloom Photography Podcast on your favorite podcast platform. So whether that's Apple or Spotify, it'll also be linked in the description box. So I'm gonna head over and get my car ready. All right, it is 4 o'clock. My car is ready to go, and I've decided to take the 4 p.m. Orange Theory workout class. I was going to do like a 6:30 one, but I've decided to do this right now. I'm feeling good about it, and then I'll get back to work afterwards. But while I'm feeling the motivation, I might as well take advantage of it. So I'm going to pop into class, and then I'll see you once I'm done. It's 5 o'clock. I'm done with Orange Theory, and my What I Spend in a Week in Seattle video just went up. I love the pre-scheduling feature on YouTube. I am going to get back to work, and then around 7, I want to go to Trader Joe's and do some grocery shopping. So, feeling really good. One of my favorite coaches is at the Bellevue studio, and it was a 3G class. So, with Orange Theory, there's 3 stations: rower, weight floor, and then treadmill. And if it's a 3G class, that means you're hitting all of those stations. Typically, it's about 20 minutes each. If it's 2G, it's half an hour on the tread and then usually half an hour on the floor with a little bit of rowing mixed in. I'm not sponsored by Orange Theory at all. That's like my dream. Honestly, if Orange Theory came out with an affiliate program, I feel like I would be able to pay for my membership for the rest of my life because of how many people I have converted to Orange Theory. So love Orange Theory, super efficient workout, and now we're gonna get back to work. Oh my gosh, I look crazy today. Okay, good morning. It is Thursday morning, and I'm actually gonna go back into Bellevue today. I ended up not going to Trader Joe's and went and met up with Ryan, and while I was waiting for him to be done with work, I popped into the Bellevue Mall and I wanted to check out the Abercrombie. So I got this button down, linen button down. Great quality. It's linen and cotton, so natural fibers, oversized, and I had one from Princess Polly from like 2017 that I would wear all the time over tank tops for sun coverage, over bikinis. It was just so great, and it was oversized too, but it was a bit cropped, but still had like the drop sleeve for the oversized look, and I left it at a hotel, and I was very sad about it. So I've been keeping an eye out for another oversized linen shirt. So this one's in an off-white, and then I also got a white. I couldn't decide on which color suited me best, so I waited till I was here in natural light to kind of see, and even though the off-white actually looks better on my skin tone, the white is just gonna go with so much more in my closet. So I'm gonna return that. I got it on sale for like $45. Everything in the store was 20% off, and they had all of their jeans in there, but I just did not have the stamina to like try on jeans, nor do I need any new jeans at all. But yeah, so I'm gonna return that at some point this afternoon. And then my favorite instructor is teaching at Bellevue today at Orange Theory, so I thought, you know what, let's just go back into Bellevue, and then tomorrow I'm gonna work just here in downtown. I also have this dress that I want to try on at Anthropology for a photo shoot in New York City. So Ryan is taking me to New York City for my birthday, and I'm so excited. It's going to be his first time there, and while we're there, my friend Ariana is going to take our photos. So I have this vision of doing the photos at Riverside Park, which is actually where I lived. I used to live on 97th and Riverside Drive, right across from all of the cherry blossom trees at the park. And this is just like such a hidden gem of a photo spot. So you have all of the hot pink, like the color of my sweater, hot pink cherry blossom, super fluffy, gorgeous. And I'm thinking about this red dress with this big bow on the back that goes to the ground from Anthropology. And they have it in the store, at least they did the last time I was there. So I kind of want to try it on and see how I feel about it. Otherwise, I was thinking of, there's a longer version of the dress that has the bow, but the short version emphasizes the bow more. So anyway, all that to say, I'm going to Bellevue today, and we're going to go to the co-working space. I'm actually going to get Chick-fil-A for breakfast, so I'm going to order ahead of time on the app. And we're gonna get going. It's gonna be a good, productive day. I'm feeling really good. And today after this Orange Theory class, it would have been 3 for me. And my goal this week, I'm gonna try to go crazy and go 4 times this week. So we'll see if that actually happens, but I think we can make it work for sure. So I'm gonna head out, and I'll talk to you guys when I have my Chick-fil-A breakfast. Okay, I went into the mall first to make the Abercrombie return, and then Zara had all of their spring stuff out. I don't really buy from Zara, but I found a really cute purple structured good quality jacket, and then a pink one in the kids section that is so adorable, and it was $50, good quality, fully lined. I'm so excited. So now I'm about to head over into the co-working space and get some work done. It's almost 5 o'clock, and I'm about to walk into my Orange Theory class, my 3rd one of the week, which is my goal, but who knows, maybe I'll go crazy and go tomorrow as well. I am feeling really good. I feel like my eyes are about to roll out of my sockets because I have been at the computer all day, it's a good day to be at the computer because it's nice and rainy. I was working on podcast stuff. So yesterday and today has been intensive podcast, and basically what I did was I had a bunch of Facebook Live interviews that I did, I believe last summer or in the fall, I don't remember, but I did them last year, and they're really good, high value interviews. I did one on like how do you start booking surprise proposals. There was one, and these are all with different photographers. One was like how to design, book, fulfill high ticket branding photo shoots. And so I took all of those and made them into episodes, but with that I also had to like write a script for an introduction and then modify that to be a blog post, and then also the description for iTunes, Spotify, stuff like that. So I did that for about 8 episodes, and then I like, what else did I do with it? Created graphics for all of it, graphics for the blog post, and then for Instagram, and then even scheduled a few because I, in the past couple of weeks, have been doing like intros and outros. And then I scheduled a few episodes because I had the introductions and outros where I introduce the guest recorded. And so, yeah, it's pretty much all good to go throughout the month of April. And I decided to do 2 episodes a week instead of 1, which was originally the plan. And so I had all of April done, but with these replays of the Facebook Lives, I am going to do 2 episodes a week, probably throughout April, May, and then June is when I'll most likely go into 1 episode a week. And then I am wrapping up all of my guest recordings for the year on April 21st, which is a Friday. I mean, I might have a handful of guests come on that I reach out to, but all of the applications are in. I actually posted on my story on Instagram over the past couple of days, like, if you want to be on the podcast, if you have a lesson you'd like to teach to photographers, DM me. And then I just went through and DM'd a couple of my friends on Instagram. And so me and my virtual assistant have been working on that and like reaching out and getting the form to everybody. I'm actually going to have the virtual assistant agency. Her name is Tamber. She's amazing. She's going to be on the show and just talking about like how to know what tasks in your business you can hand off to a virtual assistant. And this is all like based in the US. They're paid fairly. And so she's going to be on the show and just talking about what you can delegate. And I understand that it's hard to give up control in your business, but even if you can delegate just a couple of tasks, it can free up so much time. So she's gonna be on the show, and there's just so many amazing fun episodes. Tomorrow's episode is on money management, what to do with your money once you've made it. You can listen to the Build and Bloom podcast on whatever platform you prefer, Apple, Spotify, Google Play, whatever it might be. And yeah, it was a really good day. Tomorrow is just going to be kind of tying up a lot of loose ends with the week. I will be doing more introductions and like recordings for some of the episodes that I took from the Facebook Lives today, and then like editing. I did have a session on Saturday with a client that got moved to a different day next week. So this weekend will actually be pretty chill. And yeah, so I am going to get ready to go into Orange Theory, and I'll check in later. Okay, done with my 3rd Orange Theory class of the week. I hit my goal, I'm feeling good, and now it's time to go grocery shopping at Trader Joe's. Oh, I also hit my 250th class at Orange Theory, so that's very exciting. I am gonna get going, so I'm gonna go grocery shopping, and then we're also going to pop into Target. Okay, it is Friday, 4:30. I just wrapped up with a Build and Bloom podcast interview with my friend Afrique, and we talked about being a conscious consumer in your business when it comes to like conferences and mentorship programs, styled shoots, basically like considering other options in your local area before you do these high ticket programs. You fly for a styled shoot, how do we first make the most of what we have and like starting where we're at. So I'm really excited about the episode with Afrique. It's gonna be really good. And then I have a handful of other recordings this upcoming week.
So I am feeling good. So I'm gonna go and take a 5:30 Orange Theory class, which will be 4 days this week. And the only reason why I feel like motivated is because I've been working out consistently like this week where it's been a couple of days in a row. And so I'm like feeling good. I'm like, you know what? We have to move off of this momentum. So I'm going to take that class. And then tonight I have a lot of introductions to record that I wrote yesterday for the Facebook Live replays for the podcast. And then I have one thing to look at for a photo shoot in a couple of weeks, like a inspiration board. So Avery is an amazing model and then also a stylist, and we're doing a shoot at the end of the month in April, and they're going to style 3 looks. So I'm just looking over the outfits. So yeah, I'm going to just wrap up everything right now that I need to do for saving this recording, and then I'll check in probably before I go to Orange Theory. Okay, my 4th Orange Theory class of the week is done. I'm feeling so good. I might even go crazy and take another class tomorrow. There's a lift one. So with Orange Theory, you have cardio and then weights, but lift is just weights and it's 45 minutes as opposed to an hour, which does make a pretty big difference. There's 4 people on the wait list right now and it's at like 11 o'clock. So we'll see if I'll make it in. There's definitely a chance that I will. But we'll see. I'm going to take a shower and then make some dinner and then see how I'm feeling. I feel like I could get away with recording the podcast intros and everything tomorrow. I mean, I definitely can. It's not anything super urgent, but I do want to get it done before this upcoming week. So we'll see, but I need to take a shower. So I'll check in a little bit later. Good morning. It is Sunday morning, 11 a.m. and I'm going to vlog into today because I'm home and it'll be good to have like a change of scenery, I think, in the vlog besides just the Seattle apartment. So I am going to be doing the podcast intros and outros that I played with recording Friday night, which was kind of silly. And then even like Saturday, I thought that I was going to be able to do an Orange Theory workout. And I woke up and I was like, no, this is not happening. So I am now just going to get on with recording these episodes. And then I have a handful of things to do on my to-do list that I can just get ahead of. And then I ordered yesterday some dresses because my boyfriend is taking me to New York, but I'm really excited about it. And so with that, I have a couple other things for the New York trip that I need to do, just planning out the days roughly and getting some reservations finished up on the calendar. So I'm really excited about that. It's going to be his first time in New York, and it's going to be so much fun. So I am going to start out with recording these intros. I just write it in my notes and I read from a script. That's what helps me stay very concise with everything. And then I record it directly into Final Cut Pro. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Hey photographer, Jessica Whitaker here. Welcome to the Build and Bloom Photography Podcast. Wendy's had the great fortune of working with many industry leaders. Early on, Wendy dreamt of traveling for her photography work, but never imagined it would take. All of Wendy's information will be linked in the show notes, the description of this episode. And I'd love for you to join the Build and Bloom Facebook group. I believe in you and I believe in your business. Thanks for listening to the Build and Bloom podcast. So it's Easter Sunday and my family's coming over in about 2 hours. So I'm just going to kind of get ready. My mom and I are cleaning a little bit of the house up, just a tiny bit, like vacuuming, and then I also want to clean the bathrooms and stuff before they get here. It's 2 o'clock and I just washed my hair. I did like a deep conditioning treatment on it yesterday, and I thought that I would also share some new products that I picked up when I went to go get my hair dye. So this is the shampoo and conditioner that I've been using and I just repurchased. I love this. It's from Amika. It's the Hydro Rush. I'll have all of this linked down below. And then with the Hydro Rush shampoo and conditioner, because I loved it so much, I actually got 2 other products from the Hydro Rush line. So there's a leave-in conditioner, and then this is an overnight hydration treatment. It's in a glass bottle, which is interesting considering
Everything else I've gotten from Amika is in plastic. So I'm not exactly sure the big differentiators between these two. This is a leave-in conditioner that you spray in after your hair is damp, whereas this is something that I guess you can put in your hair. You don't have to wash it out. If it's like, okay, for me, I don't really style my hair all that often, some weeks, like you saw in this vlog. So I could put this in my hair every night before I go to sleep, and then it's just gonna kind of hydrate it a little bit. I don't know to what extent, but it looked really interesting, and so this will be cool to use. And then I also got this. This is the Cure line, multitask repair treatment, and it has this nozzle on it. From what I understand, it seems like it's kind of an Olaplex vibe. It's like a bond repair treatment that you put in and then you wash out. So I'll also have my mom give this a go because she has bleached hair. And then I also got this item from the Verb brand. This is a leave-in conditioner, detangle, defrizz, and condition. So 2 different products. I really love Verb though. You know what, let's put this in a little bit. So I'll do the leave-in conditioner, and then I would wait a different day, like at night, to put that in. I love Verb products. They're also on the more affordable side. I love their hairspray and their texture spray. And so I thought that I would try their leave-in conditioner. Typically, I love It's a 10 leave-in conditioner, but I just haven't used that for quite a while, actually, like maybe 6 or so months, but It's a 10 is also great as well. That's what I got. Anyways, I am going to now do a bit of cleaning and then check in a little bit later. Maybe I'll even bring you along for a cute little montage of it. We'll do that. So it's Sunday night. I'm going to close off the vlog. I really thought that today was gonna be able to be super productive and a lot going on in the vlog, helping mix it up, you know, and that's just not the case, which I had a really great relaxing day and evening with my family for Easter. So be sure to hit subscribe for more vlogs like this and photography videos. And don't forget that the Build and Bloom Photography Podcast is now available for you to listen. You can actually binge watch. I think I have 20 episodes or so up just collectively over the years. You can listen on your favorite podcast platform, so whether that's Spotify or Apple, and I will see you in my next YouTube video. Thanks for watching.